Hey everybody, welcome. Sorry it took me a moment there. Oh lordy. Whew. I had to quickly run to the restroom. But I'm alright. Everybody was like, oh shut up. I'm not late, damn it. I'm right on time. I'm fashionably disordered. Yes, that's the right way to describe it. Okay, why it was stuck at 7? Shouldn't have been. I think it should be fine now. Okay, well, at any rate, how have we been today? Hopefully you all have done well with whatever it is you're doing. I know a lot of the kids are now back in school. That's no bueno, but what can you do? On the other hand, I have been busy retrofitting this area, trying to get all of the hanging lights and stuff in this room. I think I got most of it, but I don't know. There's a lot of fucking... How many? Two more layers. Okay, 2 more layers. It looks like nothing but chain from this point on. So like I might just save this for later. I think I've gotten all the hanging bits. And the bar is unironically full, or complete rather. Other than like tiny little hanging bits, the ceiling, the edges of the walls, you know. Other than that, like the bar is coming along great. I'm very happy with how that turned out. So yeah, I'm, you know, I'm quite happy with how far I made it. This is all I've done today is just put up stuff. And in fact, I think I'm more or less done. Ah, damn it. With this part, I think I'm gonna focus on the redstone and stuff now. I don't know why anyone would miss being in school. I don't miss being in school, no. I know that a lot of the young school kids are back in school now. I've seen the school bus go to and fro in front of my house. So like, and I've heard it. So like, I'm just like, ah shit, summer is really kind of over now, isn't it? That's unfortunate. That's depressing to me whenever I hear or see that thing drive by. Oh, stream time was at 9 and I showed up at 9:06. Well, it's a little something called the restroom. I've got to go to it when I need to, of course. I didn't have to go for very long, but I had to go. And when you gotta go, you know? So I'm terribly sorry I was not immediately here at whenever. I turned on the stream. Oh, what the hell? What is going on? That was very weird. Huh. I had like 1 frame there for a split second. That is bizarre. I'm gonna check something real fast. Just because I'm starting to get paranoid about this. Seems okay. Yeah. Schizo Jack. No, I'm getting paranoid about my CPU again. The cooling system of my CPU. It may or may not be getting ready to crap out on me. So like, if that's gonna do that, I need to know ahead of time. Because like it's 71 right now, so I don't know, I'm having to check it constantly. And that sudden spike in frame rate is kind of like bad. Hey, Copperator, welcome. Okay. Oh, I knew I had some brown concrete. I've got to quickly plug this in place. Hey, Universe, welcome. I guess because life sucks so fucking much they miss school. Oh no, I hope not. No kid should ever miss going to school. Only you cherish your school years is the friends you made. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I will say, however, all the people I was friends with in school, I haven't talked to them in years. Didn't have anything against them. They were nice people. I enjoyed talking to them. I enjoyed their company. Haven't fucking talked to them in years. That's just how it is, you know? You don't really keep up with that. Happy you graduated back in May from high school. Okay. Congrats, Titan Boss. I hope you enjoy being, you know, entering the adult workforce or whatever it is you're going to end up doing. I don't know. But I do kind of understand the missing high school thing. That is kind of real. Just depends. Okay. Dark oak, acacia. I got some backup mangrove. Oak. Dark oak. What am I missing? I'm missing cherry wood. Fuck. I don't think I used any bamboo. Ah, cherry wood and spruce. Oh, hey, Cody. You now have the ability to turn bones into wood automatically on TPTT. Cool. So I assume, do you mean in the sense that you can duplicate or just grow trees? Or like, what does that entail? More signs? No. Please, no more signs. We've had enough of Cody's signs. Okay, jungle log and... Fuck, I know I had more stray planks lying around. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Spruce wood. And I guess that'll do for now. Okay. I'm spreading Cody signs and maps for him. Oh, wow. So Cody has people doing his bidding, huh? Crazy. L political ads. Oof. Stop telling us about the types of ads you get, Top Hat. You're making me think about topics I don't want to think about. Miss elementary school more than high school. That's fair. You're probably more of a kid at heart. You want to return to the wild days where you could just play and not have to think about any of the more complicated topics that sort of plague the world now. Being an adult is something of a double-edged sword. Because on the one hand, you have freedom, but on the other hand, you lose the ability to just not care about all the crazy shit going on. You kind of have to have an opinion about stuff now, you know? Even though you don't have to officially have an opinion, it does kind of like feel that way. Reported for hacks. No, Joe Billy, don't do that. No, don't report me. 880,000 signs. Jesus Christ. Don't you bring out the Cody frown alt. I mean, you can. Not that any of us have the ability to stop you, but you know, I'll be really sad. Cody and his frown. All in a vain attempt to combat Cody and his smile. I'm hoping content creation can become your job eventually, like I said, in your room to play games. I warn you, that is a double-edged sword as well. That is not as simple as you might think. I'm already beginning to have back troubles from sitting and hunching over all day. So, like, yeah, just be careful. I'm trying to use my standing desk more often. So, like, maybe getting yourself a standing desk would be a good idea. It just depends. I like to go out on walks. Yeah, I go out and rollerblade. That's my go-to fun exercise. Just came in from doing that, actually. I smell. I'm stinking sweaty. Gonna make money off of making games. Okay. Yeah, make games, Roscoe. If you make a good game, I swear that is as good as, like, striking oil. It's not easy, though, out there. Like, I won't lie. There are a lot of unsavory characters, and there are a lot of, like, really nasty pitfalls you can fall into. Making a game is cool, but just beware. You can very much make the wrong thing and have people hate you, even though that's kind of silly. But, like, it has happened. Absolutely, it has happened. You already switched the name profile pic of the alt? Aw. Oh well. I guess Cody Frown will never visit us again. How are you, Joe Billy? Thank you for the donation, by the way. I didn't say that. I should have said that sooner. But yes, I appreciate anyone who's willing to donate. Like, even just a buck or two. Like, I'm happy with that. Wanted to pick up fencing, and I wanted to have a rapier as a self-defense weapon. You be careful with that. You could get in jail, get thrown in jail, get arrested for that. Like, There are a lot of wacky self-defense laws. Just be careful. Hopefully you're not... Honestly, no, though, like, I wouldn't do that. I would just get a regular handgun for defense if that's what you really like. If you really need a handgun for defense, like that's... Or any sort of defense, like that's the thing. There are laws for that. There are no laws for, like, a rapier, a sword. Like, that'll probably just get you thrown right in jail. What sorts of games do you make, Mr. Roscoe? Make money being a history professor. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you specialize in a really interesting field of history, that's doable. I feel. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it isn't. And I just don't know any better. Also, I feel like this layer has taken me a week to finish. For like some silly ass reason, this layer alone has just really sapped my ability to just do what I'd normally do, which is build. I don't know what it is about, like, some layers are just so dense for content and detail. They're just really, really, really bad for that. A tier defense flamethrower? Oh, God. Yeah, flamethrowers are against the Geneva Convention, so I wouldn't. You will get thrown in jail as a war criminal. Unironically, you will be put in jail in, like, you'll be put in a hole in the ground kind of jail. Multiplayer games? Okay. Probably specialize in presidential or local Appalachian history. Appalachian. That's right, you're an Appalachian. I'm saying it wrong on purpose to piss him off. Hey, Stone Cold Killer, welcome. Oh shit. Go to the side. There we are. My goal is to get a sign placed everywhere in Minecraft. So far, I got even Fit to place my sign in his 2010 world. Holy hell. Does Fit stream his 2010 world? I haven't seen or heard anything about that world in a long while. 2010, jeez. I've unfortunately lost everything pre-2011. I had a really nasty hard drive crash in It was 2010. And then I had a really nasty virus in 2011. Uh-oh. Oh god, what's going on? Oh no, connection, please. Please don't start buffering. The stream is lagging, yes, there's not much you can do. It's me. Oh no, what is happening? Oh, what? Why is it red? Fuck. What are they doing? Okay, it might improve. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. That is unfortunate. Oh, what's this? 2B2T World Border Slab Dupe. Feared appears to be mostly active on Twitch. Yeah, that's common. A lot of people want to go to Twitch. But, like, in my opinion, Twitch is garbage. I don't know. Maybe if you'd gotten in, like, and you were into Twitch sooner. What is going on? Oh. Fucking hell. It's not wanting to cooperate connection-wise. I sincerely hope it's gonna, like, see, that's the thing. I have only 124 ping, so I don't know what the deal is. It should be, like, kind of behaving. I don't understand what the deal is. Fuck. Why is it doing this? Oh, god damn it. It might be returning to bad. I don't know. I'm gonna just... Not much I can do about it for right now. Let's just try to ignore it. Just watch the VOD. It'll be better, I swear. That's all I can say. Okay, where were we? What was I doing? Okay, I want slab and glass. Andesite slab and 4 pieces of glass. Yeah, I've made a lot of progress. Thank you for the noticing, Ulfer. I hope it will stabilize. Good connection, it's saying. Okay. I have no idea what the deal is. Well, at any rate, let me get my mind off of it, because I know it's going to drive me wild if I don't try and think of something else. Okay. So, in other news, we've not yet had any sort of a shooting war start yet. Oh, fuck. So, like, we're not in World War III yet. So who knows? Maybe we'll be able to keep it that way. Let's see now. Are the markets still, like, going belly up? I know there was a lot of panic about that. Wildly timed stuff involving the Taylor Swift concert. Oh, yeah. Let's see. That was a, that was over in the UK, though, wasn't it? Or is that some other event? I don't know. I'm not really, like, up on celebrity adjacent stuff. Oh, I don't have birch on me. God. Okay. Gotta go get birch. Gotta go get blue ice and glass. Damn, this place is looking good. It'll look even better when I got a few more of these rooms closed in. Okay, I know I had birch wood around in one of these boxes. Bingo. Birch planks. I knew it. Alright, glass, blue ice. Let's put... There we go. Let's put up the jungle log. Ah, shit. I somehow messed with my mouse sensitivity and it's been throwing me off. Okay, that was what, only 4 and 3. Can I make it? Can I thread the needle? Yeah. The Iranians have been making threats for so long, we just mostly ignore them. Yeah, more or less. World War III is going to be crazy? I hope not. I hope it's actually underwhelming. I hope we all just collectively say, yeah, that was World War III. And then it just kind of, like, ends. And then it's like, huh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And then we can all breathe that sigh of relief, and maybe we'll have another stretch of peace after it. Who knows? Is that too naive to want to have a not World War III? World War III? Maybe that is too naive. I don't know. Like the Cold War? I mean, I guess, but the Cold War was not quite... It wasn't quite the same, you know? The Cold War was more of a... It was a prolonged, silent resistance, I guess is the right way to put it, between two major powers. Okay, so that's redstone, redstone. That can't be all the scraps of wood that I've got to place. Surely I'm missing, like, a few scraps here or there. I've got to put down wool, and then... That's it? Yeah, wool and then redstone. And this layer will be complete. In my defense, this layer had a ton of stuff on it. Oh, there's a scrap of wood. Okay. Whoosh. Give me one more slab. Put up the blue ice. And then there was just one plank of mangrove, I believe. I don't have the room. Yeah, we're probably in a new Cold War. That is an accurate statement. This feels kind of like the Cold War, in that everybody is at each other's throats, but not overtly. It's somewhat covert still, but I don't know. It could heat up tomorrow. You never can tell. U.S., EU, China, Russia. Yeah, that sounds about right. That feels about right. I don't know. I wonder if we'll live to see the end of all the strife, or if this is just going to happen forever. Israel-Iran proxy is a part of it. Yeah, I mean, everybody seems to be the user of or the usee by some other major power in order to promote their agenda or create whatever strife it is they want to create. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. Not too far off the mark, Ofer. Hate to say it. Okay, one cherry wood plank. Out of the loop while is the 2PT terrain base okay? Yeah, it's pretty good. This is Ocean's Anomalous. That's the name of the base. And the anomaly, that's what the anomalous means, something out of the ordinary. It is an anomaly. And so the anomaly is not just the ocean base, but also the entrance to the back rooms that's located conveniently at the bottom of this hole. And yeah, this is the back rooms. Ooh. Or the entrance to the back rooms or something crazy like that. So yeah, that's the anomaly. That's why it's out in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, like, it's just cool LARP, I guess. But it should be pretty neat. I think this is going to be a nice game. Welcome back, Smug Room. It's been a while. I do remember you from, like, God, it's been almost a year now? This base has been alive for about a year. Like, that floors me that I've had a base for a year now. Almost a year. It'll be a year next week? When did we found the base? 17th is when shit went belly up and we stopped having the reset. Or was it? You know what? I actually don't remember. Anniversary's in 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, and then it was the 20th. Or no, it was the 17th. It was the 27th. That was when it ended up. That's when we ended up having the changeover. 27th. Okay, so we're about a month and some change away. It's getting there. Okay, how much white wool did I need for this? 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 blocks of white wool. Okay, cool. And also, for those of you who have not yet seen, let me just minimize this. I was working for the last 2 weeks when my internet was, going to crap on me. Let me just free cam over to these. I was working on these map arts, and these map arts are by far the most labor-intense aspect of the game. I have a bunch of backups. These are locked. They're good. These are game pieces inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And so, yeah, I'm thinking this will probably be one of the bigger, sort of like more important functional pieces of the game. Obviously, I have to, I have to do the redstone behind how all this will work. And I'm slowly doing the redstone layer by layer, bit by bit. But yeah, I think it'll be nice. On the bright side, if I end up having to start over, I've gotten the cards fixed. So, like, having the cards done means I never have to do them again. And you know, that alone saves me a ton of effort. It does look sick, Mr. Tree. Thank you. Why, thank you, Mr. Tree. I don't know why I went all southern there, but sure. Gave them about $250 billion. Ouch. 250 bill. Oh, god damn it. I did miss. Oh, I'm missing wood bits everywhere. Okay, so that's 10. All right, where did this polished andesite go? It's over here. Fuck. Where did this one polished andesite thing go? Right here. There we go. Their war is aggressive and hasn't been, and has been, hasn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, 10 mangrove planks and a cherry wood plank. Or not mangrove, it was crimson. That was it. 10 crimson and a cherry wood plank. Where did I put that? Shit, there we go. Okay, and then I've got wool to amass. Chat is spicy a little bit, but not too bad. Good on China. Then I remember they wanted to stay out of the Russian-Ukraine or North Korea partnership. Sorry. Honestly, I kind of want China to just keep to itself, you know? Just leave us alone. We leave them alone, that kind of thing. I feel like that would be best for all parties. They're not going to, of course, but, you know. Ukraine invading Russia now is insane. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll just have to wait and see how insane it really is or isn't. It might actually be quite brilliant. Who knows? I feel like we've not yet seen the big one, whatever that's going to end up becoming. Like, we're missing some sort of a key detail or some sort of key, like, bit of finality, I guess is the right word for it. Like, things have only begun to heat up. What the fuck is that noise? I don't know what that was. Anyway, yeah, things are going to get worse, I bet. Hey, Andres, welcome. Russia is the indigenous people. Oh. Just puzzled that indigenous people fighting for their homeland is considered far right. Oh, yeah. It's mostly due to the fact that the people who want power want to label their enemies as far right to delegitimize them. And hope that that, like, wins them the conflict without having to go any farther. It's just a tactic to make themselves look better than they really are. It really isn't far right. It's just they don't want people fighting to have their nation be their nation. That's how the globalists are. They want everyone to be, like, everyone to be part of this gigantic sort of communist, because it's very communist at the end of the day. They want everybody to be part of the sort of the club of the peons. When does World War III start? Good question. Good question. I wish I could tell you, Andres. I wish I could tell you. I don't think anyone knows, honestly. World War III is probably just another mechanism to give global elites more power. How is it communist? It's collectivist. Collectivism is communist. They want everyone under a unified banner across the world, more or less. that is communist. You can't collectivize everyone like that. Because that's exactly what they will end up doing. They'll collectivize everything. And then nobody gets anything, and everybody will live a more poor life and have a lesser quality of comfort and happiness. It's actually going to be a very awful time for everyone involved. You don't want that. You want every nation to govern itself. Yeah, John Lennon type shit, exactly. Exactly. That's always been like the hippy-dippy sort of dream of just everybody gets along, everybody blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you will own nothing and you'll be happy, exactly, over. And that shit will only make people want to just do whatever they can opposite of that. That will never work. This silly mentality of we can all just get along. Like, if anything, I would prefer we just continue existing in our own corners of the world and just leave each other alone for a little while. That would be nice, but it won't. That, too, also will not happen. So I don't know. I don't know how this is all going to pan out. Globalism is cancer. Communist is a buzzword. I mean, it's not so much a buzzword as it is just too easy to, like, make... It's too easy to wield it as a name, like a bad name against people. There is still a definitive, like, pattern of behaviors that is obviously communist. But it has lost a lot of its credit. It has been overused, sadly. It's still true, because again, it is a definitive pattern of behavior. But it has been overused. As much a buzzword as calling someone a fascist. Yeah, exactly. It's overused. Same reason. Don't even know the meanings behind them anymore. Some people do, most people don't. It's obvious there's a disconnect, education-wise. People are not as educated as I wish they would be. But hey, you will own nothing and you'll be happy, apparently. We'll see how happy everyone really is when that ends up becoming the truth. Or ends up getting implemented, I mean. Damn it. Who's voting for Kamala? Honestly, I'm considering not voting this term, this go round, because I don't see it making a difference. I already know my state will go for Trump, and I don't mind voting for Trump. I don't really care, but I also know Trump will not win. So, like, my hands are tied. I'm really not gonna, like, my vote individually will not make a difference. It will not change anything. And I have a sneaking suspicion that your vote will also likely not make a difference. Trump will win. I mean, we'll see. I want to think that Trump will win. I want to think that. But I have a nasty suspicion that the feel-good sort of, the post-assassination shivers that was going down everybody's spines, I have a nasty feeling that that will have dissipated. And if it's Trump versus Kamala, I think she wins. I don't know. I can be wrong, but I have this gut feeling, okay? Everything I'm saying here is a gut feeling. I should probably have prefaced that. My gut is telling me that it isn't going to matter what I do. So, whatever. But you do you. I don't want to tell anyone not to do, whatever it is they feel they can do. Exercise your right and vote if you so wish. That's fine. But that personally, I don't think a lot of our votes matter. Be it due to simple, geographical location, the population density of where you live, there can be a endless list of reasons. But, like, I have a nasty suspicion. A lot of things are kind of already set in stone behind the scenes. And you, the average person, will not actually be able to influence how it goes out, how it goes along. Not even America just want to make money off the election. So you're telling me you've bet on Trump winning? And so you're really, like, dead set on winning your bets, Ofer? Okay, yeah, I respect that. I mean, you had a sort of, I don't know, you have your what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, you made your choice, you know, you got to follow through with it, I guess. I want, oh boy, George Washington. Yeah, George Washington, even if he was still here, he wouldn't be able to win. Okay. I believe we live in a uniparty and would vote conservative, but they don't yeah, they don't matter for anything. Like, we are definitely the uniparty type situation. I have a nasty feeling that we're not able to affect what we would like to think we could affect. And it's just a feeling. I don't have any proof. Like, again, these are just gut instincts that I'm going with, because, you know, you should probably follow your instincts to some degree. Not that that's a guarantee or anything, but, you know, I'm trying to back that up. I don't want to just feel my way through everything on the face of it. I kind of want to have a reason for my rhyme, or a rhyme to my reason. But at the same time, you never know. You never know. I would be very surprised if you were able to influence an election with your vote. What policies are key to me? Ignore the ability to have an effect. Well, for starters, we need to close the fucking southern border and deport all the illegal immigrants that have flooded over, because that will erode our culture and destroy our nation, as we are painfully watching in the UK right now. You can't have endless immigration, which is what they want, because the globalists want to destroy the identities of all the places and peoples, of all the areas they have under their thumb. It's all about destabilizing, and the mass immigration problem is continuing to have that effect. It's all about destabilization. And so that right there, that's a bleeding wound that needs to be taken care of. No more immigration, period. We need to stop immigration for a long, long time. Like, on the order of a century or more. That absolutely needs to happen. But it won't. I absolutely know it will not happen. But, you know, wishful thinking. If I'm allowed to wishfully think, then, yeah, I say we shut down immigration for a long, long time. Let everyone acclimate and assimilate into America. You know, identify as American. Because it'll take about a century or more for that to happen. And then we can consider other things. Obviously, there are other issues that also need to be looked at simultaneously. But that's the biggest one that I can think of off the top of my head, is the lack of an identity. But again, that's the point. You're not supposed to have an identity. You're supposed to be a global citizen going forward. You will be a global shitizen. You will eat the bugs. You will own nothing. And you will be happy. That is the goal that the global elites have for you and me. So, you know, I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords. Okay, this should be enough power rail. I'll get the complicated redstone mechanisms in a minute. I want to take care of the railing. Too many fucking rails. Ah, this is where I stuck them all. Since I went away for like 2.5 weeks to go, or actually it was more like 3 or 4 weeks, to go do map stuff, I've become so unfamiliar with the layout of my own chests, of where all of my stupid fucking items are. Spending, schooling, stop funding, and starting wars overseas. Yep, those are all great ideas. Stone Cold Killer, I agree with all that. You gave me the most unfair election ever? Yep. Yep. That did indeed happen. Wait until I see your stash? Oh, God. No, I'm good. I don't need to see anyone else's stash to know how bad off I am for organization. I don't know how anyone thinks things are going to be better when they were 4 years ago. Yeah, it's... I have no idea what to expect, and nobody else does either, and it's really fucking scary because that level of uncertainty makes people do crazy things. Now, here's a real doozy of a question. If you could, right now, you were given a portal to go to another dimension, and in this other dimension, there are no humans. You would be the only person there. I need more mangrove planks. You'd be the only person in that dimension, okay? Brand new Earth. Nothing else, no one else. You know, it's just you and the animals. Okay. Would you take it, yes or no? You could go live like primitive technology or play Minecraft in real life, and you would never have to worry about politics or social, economic junk ever again. I'm beginning to think that that's a route I would take. And maybe... if we have a magic portal that takes us to another dimension, another universe, okay, maybe we can take some technology with us. Yeah, we need other people, exactly. And so that's what I'm saying. You would take some technology with you, and that would be your AI girlfriend or a bunch of tech, like not just one piece of tech, but like a bunch of tech. So you may be even able to live like a pretty high-tech life still. But you'd be more or less out of all this. You would never have to be involved with any of the craziness of this world ever again. I think you could, if you were ingenuitive enough. I think you could make that a pretty decent little experience. I don't know. Maybe that's too rash. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you would need to round up a bunch of your friends and have them go with you. That way you're not alone. Damn it. How did I mess this up? Make a cave painting of big planes, then I die with a mess of future historians. Okay. Sure. But there's no guarantee that this new universe would have humans on it ever. There's no guarantee humans would even evolve. Like, there's no guarantee anything could happen. It's a different universe. Like, the laws of physics would be the same, so it's possible humans could evolve on that other universe, other Earth, but it's not guaranteed. So who knows? You could try to leave cave paintings for someone who would never, you know, a someone or a people that would never come about. You never know. Yeah, I think going to another dimension would be cool. If you could take some tech with you especially, like, fuck this, I'd just go colonize another world. Just not involve myself with this mess ever. That honestly, like, I see why men go out, it's almost overwhelmingly men, go out into the middle of the outback or wherever and, like, live. They just live in the log cabin in the woods and they never return to civilization. We need to communicate with people. I mean, yeah, we do, but like maybe you could fool your brain. You know, you could spoof that with technology just a little bit. I don't know. See, that's the thing. That may be an accepted risk you have to take. Like, that's part of the downside. Trump 2024 would be better, so they know definitively. What now? You can only do that by just living in the forest. Yeah, I know, but like, I have a nasty feeling that the people living in the forests are not going to be allowed to live in the forests for too much longer. They don't like that when people live off the grid. Trump 2028 would be likely. He's not going to win this one. Yeah. I keep hearing that, and I'm genuinely worried. I don't know. I just want there to be, like, the 90s level of peace and prosperity again. Because the 90s were fucking dope. The 90s were, like, genuinely really good. People were way more at peace, and things were just way better. The vibe was way better. Like, the future genuinely seemed bright back in the 90s. I want that again. I want that for everyone again. That was a really good time to be alive. And I'm happy I got to see it. But I'm not so happy no one else did. The 90s weren't this peaceful? What do you mean this peaceful? It was in America. But you're not American, Ofer. The 90s were great in America. And I'm sorry if they weren't elsewhere, and that's nothing I can help. But, like, that doesn't matter. I would still want that for your country, too. Not that I can change anything anyway, but, you know. Okay. Oh, well, enough of this, Oh, God, what is happening now? 160, 150. Where are my pings? What are my pings doing? What's the ping doing? Where is Couch Fucker? He should be oh, that guy. I forgot he did that. That is so fucking funny. Yeah, who knows? Trump 2028 is doubtful. I know, I agree. It probably isn't going to happen. If he doesn't make it for 2024, he's probably not going to run again. Although, who knows? He may just get put in jail. It's really hard to say. Okay. Mangrove planks up. All right, redstone components. Dispenser. Need a dispenser here. Need a redstone torch here. Get a calibrated skulk sensor and a book. And a hopper. And that. And this. We already got those. And that. And this. And repeater, comparators, tripwire, chests, hopper. Fuck it, more hoppers. Okay, I think that's good. Server, dropper. I knew I was missing something. Regular piston. Repeator. No block just in case. Okay. Yeah. I don't know that I need either of these, but I might. Also, Universin. Please come help build. You were doing so much, and then you stopped doing stuff. And to be fair, it's probably because I've stopped building over here too for a time. But yeah, it's we gotta make the stuff do the thing. So please come back. I miss you. Put that there. I'd be happy to load your pearl or whatever if you need. TF2 funny. I'm not sure what TF2 funny occurred just now, but okay. Oh. Oh, because I said the need a dispenser here. My brother got addicted to a lot of YouTube poops back in the day. And when TF2 was still somewhat new, that was the thing that he loved, like, above all else. Any of those that had like spammed need a dispenser here, and like he watched way too many of those. I think he's more or less grown out of it, but like, geez. I heard that clip, that voice line more times than I think I'd ever needed to. I was looking for a reason to buy priority again. Oh, you not got the priority. Oh shit. Turtle eggs. Yeah, I should be able to breed all my turtles upstairs. I'll go do that in a minute. That's the one knick-knack I have not accrued. Turtles. Toils. Get this. Get that. Do I play TF2? I've played TF2 a few times. I'm not sold on it, man. TF2 is not a bad game by any means. It just isn't my cup of tea. I'm not good at first-person multiplayer shooters. And already, like, that's half of my enjoyability out the window. So, like, nah. That ain't for me, dog. But I know 2 chat members right now who are yucking it up because I made a TF2 funny. I'll give you the hint. Their names are Coperator University. And they're the ones who strong-armed me into playing TF2 several months ago. That's understandable. Not all genres are for everyone. Yep. Yep-erino. There are a lot of games that I've found over the years that I'm just not into, and I can't stand them, or I'm like just okay with them. What genre do I like? I'm often playing RPGs, or I'm playing Minecraft more than anything else. I play a lot of older games from like the SNES era. Like right now on my own in my free time, just sort of behind the scenes, I'm playing, or rather replaying, Secret of Evermore. And I hadn't touched Secret of Evermore since like 2009. So I'm just sort of nostalgia tripping on that. What else have I been doing? I've been meaning to get a good PlayStation emulator working on my computer, because the last one I had was a 32-bit for a 32-bit operating system, and yeah, nobody has a 32-bit operating system anymore, and so that emulator bit the dust, and it went out of style way back in like 2016, so it's been out of print for a long time, or out of vogue, or out of maintenance, whatever. PS2, I already have a PS2. I've pirated a fuck ton of games. I've just never bothered to sit down and play them. You should try Zebra for the PlayStation 1. I don't know, maybe. Did I say PS2? I meant PS1. PSX. Zebra's PS1 or 2. Well, I already have a PS1 emulator that I just need to sit down and like actually fumble with. I've just not bothered. BizHawk, I believe. It's like a multiple platform emulator. It's got everything pretty much, or most things. So that's like something big I've been trying to like think about for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. But I've been too busy like doing other things to really give a shit. This one's good? Okay, good. Then I'll definitely enjoy it. There's this one PlayStation game called Threads of Fate. It's also an RPG. And it's like really, really good atmosphere and design-wise. And it's just like, holy shit. Why have I not played Threads of Fate in a long time? Because like I haven't touched that game also since about 2009. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Between editing, building on 2B2T, and whatever the hell else comes up, I'll probably be doing more PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, that stuff. Oh. No? That definitely goes there. Oh, these are all repeaters. I see. Yeah, that goes there, that goes there. Okay, cool. That's how I had it set up. Like playing really old NES games. I've had a love-hate relationship with the NES. I had an NES growing up. I was only partial to like 2 games. The first Mario and... Oh, damn it. I forgot that one. Ah, fuck, I need a regular rail. The first Mario game and Kirby's Adventure, which was actually like... Or was rather later re-released for the Game Boy Advance as Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Those were like the only NES games that I found I could really stomach. The rest of them were too hard for me as a kid. I would probably be alright with them. I played the original Legend of Zelda a bunch. I tried to beat it. I think I gave up in frustration. I was a kid, what do you expect? And yeah, just stuff like that. Eventually, I'm probably going to do... I don't know. What was... Oh, Bunny Must Die. That was it. That was a game that I planned on playing for Freeform Friday. That game is unavailable. I have a very old download of it from like 2008, 2007. Been a hot fucking minute for that game. It was originally released freeware, and then it was turned into a Steam game. Or rather, it was re-released on Steam, I should say. Oh, that's 2 bits of rail that I've missed. Damn it. And then the owner, it was a single developer that made Bunny Must Die, and then he pulled it. And I think he made a Japanese-only HD port for the Switch. And so that exists, I guess. No, that's definitely there. Son of a bitch. Okay. Now then, what'd you say? The SNES is a better console. It has Chrono Trigger, which is one of your favorite games of all time. Yeah. Chrono Trigger was definitely good. I played the hell out of that as a kid. Tried my damnedest to beat it. And I did. Okay, so I need a few bits of stone. I'll worry about that on the next layer. Oh, hi, Universin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If it isn't Universin, finally here to grace us with his presence. Oh, that's right. This is supposed to have a block and then that. Right? Go up a layer. Yeah, then it's supposed to have here. Oh, you did memory leak. Oh, wow. I'm shocked. How did you manage that? You always memory leak. You're leaky like a sieve. Your memory, your brains are leaking everywhere. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Speaking of memory leaks and, like, tech-esque things, are you watching the new Nier Automata? That's out. I've been watching that every week. It's been pretty interesting. They're on the part where everything has gone to shit. And they're the last two androids left. So I'm eagerly awaiting how everything's going to go belly up. See what changes they make, if they make any. Deviate significantly from the source material and so on. Will definitely be changed. Ooh, I hope. I want to see what they'll do. Apparently there's some sort of a slab dupe. We'll see how valid that actually is. Was I 8 when Half-Life 1 was made? I was 9, I want to say. See, now that came out in 98, 98. Yeah, I was 9. I played the shit out of the original Half-Life. My uncle bought it, and I was so, like, jazzed that that game was so cool, and then he bought it for me for my birthday, and I was just like, fate smiles upon me. It got to the point where he was like, why on earth did I give you that game? Because I played it too much, and I talked his ear off about it. I was so obsessive with shit like that as a kid. It's really quite funny now. I still have that kind of obsessive personality, but... Now for Block Game. Have I seen Valve's Project White Sands? Yes, I've heard about that. I'm wondering if that's going to be... If that's actually going to turn into a Half-Life game, or if they're just doing what I think they do, which is whenever they make a thing, they just clone it, or not clone it, they skin it. People are coping and seeing Black Mesa. Or saying it's Black Mesa. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, no, what I suspect they do is they will actively, when they make a thing in-house, before they've decided on all the art and all the general design decisions, I have a nasty feeling they do this. They will intentionally skin it like it's Half-Life, or a Half-Life game, or something like that. But it's not a Half-Life game. It's almost always its own project. But since it's in-house and it's easy to get those resources, and they've got all the assets already created, they just make it Half-Life. And as a result, that's what you see. But who knows? Maybe it won't be a Half-Life game. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be like Portal, what was it? The Portal... Fuck, what was that game? It was Desk Job? Portal Desk Job, was that? I forget. Aperture Desk Job, that was it. And they were just like... Yes, I've stopped reading chat, I'm so sorry. I'm focusing on real life, on the game. Like, you're just gonna have to cut me some slack, Top Hat. Anyway, yeah, Aperture Desk Job. That was very, like, in-universe, but not really. Trying to be, but not really trying to be. I don't know. Why not an hour, Cyber Ninja? What now? Oh, if I had a choice to rather get $1 billion to talk to God for 1 minute, which would I choose? The $1 billion. But, yeah. I'm able to click all the items in my inventory from a chest at once. I don't know. Fast. I'm not thinking, I'm just doing. Not entirely certain what sort of answer you're expecting me to be able to give you. Dots for live. I'm lost. What am I talking about? Project White Sand. It's supposedly a new Half-Life game, but we'll see. Again, I'm not of the opinion that it's a Half-Life game. I'm of the opinion they take pre-existing things, since they have the in-house assets for a Half-Life game, and when they're making a new game, that will not be a Half-Life game when the end user has the product. They just make it look like that as a sort of test. It will not stay that way. So don't get attached to the idea of this being a Half-Life game. It isn't. It's entirely a new thing. They just use those assets because they can. Until they have a more ironed out art system or whatever going for it. I do live in Minecraft. You're not wrong, Mr. Roscoe. I'm so sorry, but that is how it is. Have a bunch of items and some sort of right-clicking some stack out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what Stone Cold Killer said. Would rather take $1 billion to find out the truth of reality? The $1 billion. Truth of reality won't help me. And I already kind of feel like I might have a... Whoa, what the hell? A vague inkling as to the truth of reality. I highly doubt the truth of reality would, like, aid me in any way. Uh-oh. Oh, your acid first. That explains it. Whereas the money is immediately useful to me. That's just how I feel, though. Use easier chest or some variant. I don't know that any of that'll work on 2B2T. I don't know. Have you used that, Andres? Does that function? Because if so, that's dope. I would like that. I would like a lot of like interface type stuff to work, but I have a nasty feeling it doesn't. You receive $1 billion and are immediately written up for fraud. No comment. You know, I mean, maybe I could use the money to get out of the fraud. Get to keep a little bit of it extra, which is still profit. Did I play Half-Life Alyx? No, I do not have a VR headset. So playing Half-Life Alyx is currently not possible. And from what I understand, the DVR, the un-VR Half-Life Alyx project is like still in its infancy. So I'm probably not going to get to play that anytime soon either. God, I wish they wouldn't have made that game in VR exclusively. I feel like I was kind of cheated. As big of a Half-Life fan as I am, I feel like that was kind of just not fair. Stranding a good game in a dead platform like VR. Or rather, maybe not dead platform, but a gimmicky platform. Oh, it does. Okay, it does work. All right. What's my average play time per day? Oh, 4 or 5 hours. I think that's a decent average. Random 18 and a half hours. It depends. Like, some days I will play more and some days I won't play at all. So I'm averaging it, therefore I would say about 4 to 5 hours. So about 20 to 25 hours a week, depending. Lately, I've been trying to finish this fucking game, but it's so overwhelmingly large at this point. It's still kind of a little demoralizing, I won't lie. Okay, so I don't need... lecterns, the Books of Power, calibrated skulls, or the target blocks. What's my plan for after the game is finished? I'm kind of torn between 3 big things. 2 of which I will not name. One of which is a little more easygoing, and that would be making actual playable Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But that would involve a fuck ton of planning, and I would need to scope out a better location. There would be a lot that would have to go into that. Theoretically, it'd be doable. So I don't know. So if I do end up making Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that would be... I would have to make 100... Or no, I'd have to make hundreds of them. Do the cards. I'm thinking about it. I'm heavily leaning toward that. Problem is, I would need to make a a sort of template, and I would need to make several templates. And so I need a mushroom island that's really, really large that can accommodate all the templates I'd need to make. So what I would do is I would make a card. At the point, hit up one of those guys that automated map arts. Yeah, I would have to. It would be a lot of like trouble to get it all sort of set up. But once all of it's set up, I would be able to just print cards like mad. So like, there's that, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of trouble. We'll see. We'll see. Because see, if I do Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my first problem is already I've got to make a monster, a vanilla monster card template, an effect monster card template. I've got to make a trap card template. Thankfully, I have the spell card template. I would need to make an Xyz card template, a synchro card template, a link monster card template, and a fusion monster card template. And possibly a token. So I'm looking at like 9 templates in total. Which is doable. Well, I'm planning a 6,500 map art project. Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, you go at it. You do you. Live your truth. I don't know that I want to do 6,500 cards, but something like that. I know this. If I do it right, I would be able, technically, I'd be able to just like make cards like crazy. And at a certain point, I would be able to print enough cards to have everyone make, do a tournament with everyone. That would be cool. I think a card tournament would be neat. What the hell? Quartz brick. What does this go to? Just put that right there. I don't know. There's a lot of like uncertainty. I'm more interested in this, the game. So we'll worry about that if and when we have to worry about that. Okay, let me eye up everything and make sure I'm. Oh. Stop. I nearly forgot to do something important. These need to have stone. Give me the stones. I need the stones. There we go. God, I hope I have not missed some vital redstone component. I just know I probably have already. Because there's a lot of bits that I could overlook so easily. Oh God, what the fuck? What is that? Oh, it's just a moth. Okay. How in the hell did you get in here? At least I think that's just a moth. Okay, yeah, it's attracted to my central light in my room. It has to be a moth. I just suddenly saw this bug flap in front of me. It was kind of like, whoa. Yikes. Joe Biden broke into my house. Yeah, if Joe Biden was a moth, sure. Okay. Last thing is the sculpt veins and the glow lichen. Glow lichen, sculpt veins. Those are the only things that I'm like missing on this layer. Never watching Jack again if he says 7-Eleven. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure. You just need to believe in the heart of the cards and cheat. Yes. Especially the and cheat part. Oh. I almost did. I almost did miss something important. This little section over here. No, realistically, though, what I would do... Yeah, you've provided me with enough scope, man. Don't worry about it. What I would need to do is I would need to set up a deck shuffling machine So it would shuffle the map art, and thankfully I already know how to do this. So like I would need to create two, like the dueling arenas from the Duelist Kingdom. If you've seen that, the first season of the second Yu-Gi-Oh anime, if you've seen that, the Duelist Kingdom sort of like field zone things where they're like messing around with that would be what I would need to do. I would need to set that up in Minecraft, and then we would need to have our deck boxes, and then we would put them into the shuffler machine, and then it would spit out cards in a structured, ordered way. Although cheating would be very, very easy to get away with. So I don't know. It would be kind of iffy. Anyway, I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. Whew. Okay, I'm back. I needed water badly. Now then. Reminds you of Minority Report? Oh. Did I ever play Whack Your Boss? What? No. What was I doing? Okay. Alright, I want to say I've gotten most of the redstone on this layer. So yeah, it's just Sculk Vein and Glow Lichen for the rest of the layer. Top, I did it IRL and now I'm jobless. Can you please let me know? I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh other than how to botch the name. Well, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, and I would circulate the maps if I made Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And yeah, I would teach people how to play. I would be very strict about what we can do. Because modern Yu-Gi-Oh is a shit show. And 2B2T Yu-Gi-Oh would have to be more reined in, so to speak. Because modern Yu-Gi-Oh is out of hand. Believe me, you don't want to know. Like, it's complicated and troublesome. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, so bits of stone and some stuff. A few bits of activator rail. All that's left is all this bullshit. Now, where did I put all my scope veins? I must have left those upstairs. Ooh, it's raining. Neat. Only have Windows tablets and more than... It's more hell than the prison you're currently in. What? Okay. I have no idea what the hell you guys are conversationing about now. Or conversing about, not conversating. What the fuck is wrong with me? Tablets, Jack, keep up. I'm not keeping up because I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. It's way more trouble to keep up than not. Like, fuck, man. I may just have to not bother. It was a game Top Hat mentioned. Okay. Universon? Why are you naked? Why are you naked? Why do you want me to kill you? No. No, not like this. Okay. Huh. It said you had 20 hit points. What the fuck? Oh no, is the ESP not gonna start showing health any longer? That's kind of annoying. Somebody thinks I'm at spawn because I killed Universon. Gonna test something. Okay. He went to test a something, whatever that means. I had to kill him. Can I get a screenshot with you? No. No. The Aurora Borealis? At this time of year, located entirely in your kitchen? Yes. Can I get a screenshot with you, Jack? No. That's what reminds me of every time somebody asks me for a fucking screenshot. I remember that that one skit with Skinner and the steamed hams. Skinner's got his lame explanations. The superintendent's gonna need his medication. That fucking kills me every time. I love that goddamn skit. It's so stupid, and I've seen it a million times since it came into vogue, but like, God, it's too funny. Oh, oh, that's not the spot. His lame exaggeration. The superintendent's gonna need his medication. There's gonna be a trouble in town tonight. Huh? Why is this frozen? There we go. I was like, this should be doing stuff. Thoughts? Oh, it's that block master guy. I don't have any. Okay. Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? Ooh. Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? Isometric exercises. Even though that's not how that goes. Okay. Okay, I'm out, Jack. Everything looks fucking amazing as always. Thank you. Thank you, Andres. I would get all the steamed hams, my hearts. I wish I could, like, bot this whole fucking building process. I don't know. I need, like, a good bot that'll help build. Flame Skinner as he stretches and bursts into flames. Yes, exactly. Isometric exercises for the steamed hams we'll be having. Yes, despite the fact that they are clearly grilled. 2 good slabs. Fuck. low lichen there and there. I hate that the item description is like way in the upper corner, and my hacks covers it up. Favorite Simpsons skit was the one when Marge was selling peanuts. Mr. Burns won a car raffle. People started throwing pretzels at him, and KO's a hall of farmers. Oh, okay. My favorite Simpsons skit, however, despite steamed hams being like really high up there, I liked the old. It was a Treehouse of Horror episode. What was it? Homer went to the Springfield equivalent of Chinatown to go get that doll for Bart for his birthday, I think it was, or Christmas or something. He wanted to get a present, and he was on a timetable, and it's the exchange between Homer and the salesman, who is like, yes, we have those dolls here. The doll is cursed. And then Homer and the salesman just have this exchange of, oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's good. And then the salesman has to finish the joke. Oh, that's bad. It was just so fucking good. The comedic timing of early Simpsons was just amazing. And obviously I can't do a good job of like how amazing of an exchange that was, but God, it was something else. Oh yeah, and here come the pretzels. I know the one you're referring to, Top Hat. That is a good one. For a second there, I thought you were referring to the day Maud died. She got like shot over the edge or some shit. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's 4, 6, 8, 16. So I need 16 tripwire hooks to finish off that segment. Another amazing Simpsons exchange was I found this most recently. It was actually kind of like played legitimately. It was really fucking funny. It's surprisingly recent. I don't know how old it is, but it's obviously new Simpsons because everybody's voices are like not right, and you can tell that's from the fatigue of the actors. And it was where the plant was legitimately experiencing a meltdown. And Homer's console, because, you know, he's the nuclear safety engineer, Homer's console was not lighting up. Everybody else's console was, like, actually legitimately in panic. And Homer just looks over at his station, and it's just completely dead silent. And he looks at Lenny and Carl's stations, and they're blaring like a Christmas tree. And Mr. Burns himself comes down, unravels his, rolls up his sleeves. And he calls Lenny and Carl by their names. It says, Leonard, do this. Carlton, do that. And he coordinates this giant operation to avoid the plant going into legitimate nuclear meltdown. And Homer's just sitting there stunned by this, and he's like, what the hell? Why are you people like doing stuff? Why am I not doing stuff? And then he confronts them, and they're like, oh, no, you're our mascot or some shit like that. And they obviously they've you know, they're just sort of playing nice with poor Homer, and it's actually like, I loved seeing that. So, you know, they took the piss out of it in a good way. Like, they played it straight. Like, yeah, Homer's console's not plugged in, and just that makes so much fucking sense over the course of the show, because of course his console's not active. Like, why would it be? And yeah, it felt bad because they played it up all sad. You know, oh no, Homer's not like actually useful. But like, we all fucking know Homer's useless. That's the beauty of his character. He's useless and doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't cost him his life when it has literally cost other people their lives. Like that one, what was his name? Grimes or Grimy? He fucked around and found out firsthand, didn't he? Like, that was comedy gold. Homer's enemy. Homer having the idea of someone like Homer having an arch enemy is amazing. And he's just oblivious to the nature of what it means to have an arch enemy. It's perfect. Fucking poetry. Kinda hope modern Simpsons starts getting that good again. Yeah, you know that one? Okay. Homer asks why mine isn't lighting up like that. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because you suck. But they just about like avoided telling him. And the best part of it is even Burns was in on it. For the millions of years the show's been running, Burns has literally never known Homer by name at all. He will constantly have to relearn Homer's name. And it's like a running gag that he just doesn't know who Homer is. Except he very obviously does, because of course he does. If you were the boss of a big fuck-off nuclear plant that's making millions of dollars a year, you know, and you're an extremely rich, you know, whatever, and Mr. Burns is a beloved character at this point, like, yeah, you would know who the plant dummy is. You would absolutely be keeping tabs on Homer specifically, like, very closely. Looking some of these up. Oh, I know they're really good. Hey Elmo, just got home. I'm doing good. I've been placing stuff all day. I'm kind of hoping this shit will be done somewhat soon. I've been struggling with this layer for literally like 3 days. I've got so much going on this layer. Okay. The guy who hated Homer so much he electrocuted himself. Well, it was more like he was trying to parody Homer directly to his face. And Homer doesn't understand. The man has the IQ of a little child. Like, why the fuck would he get that? He just knew that Grimes was off his fucking rocker. Which he was. He was driven to extreme grief and anger by Homer's, like, honestly, if I'm being real, Homer's Chad energy of just being like a complete buffoon and yet being a-okay with it. And he just blows up on poor Homer, and it literally costs him his life. And it's like, damn, if you'd only just respected the man, because even Lenny and Carl are like, hey, you know, don't be so mad, don't be so mean to Homer. You would think they would have let him in on the secret that, yeah, Homer's console's not plugged in, so he's actually not as big of a risk as you may think. Actually, no, it's fine. Like, we got it covered. We know he's a bit of a risk, but like that's why we have special things in place specifically for him. Like, you would think, but no, they never did. His internet? Why? What's wrong with my internet this time? I mean, yeah, it's still in the yellow. It's fluctuating into the red. It's just being a little bitch. I'm wondering if it's something to do with this time of night. I'm going to keep a close eye on it going forward. I sincerely hope my internet will, like, improve. If it's gonna keep doing this or what, I don't know. But like I said, if it's bad, just watch the VOD. It'll be better, I promise. And I can already feel my voice going out on me. Okay. That's all good. And you know what? Actually, I should probably think about shutting down for the night anyway. almost done. We're almost finished. Oh, and that reminds me, one last final thing. The Hunger Games have been, the 2B2T Hunger Games have been postponed. We don't quite know when, but it should be like soon-ish still. So probably in another month. I don't really know, honestly. I don't think they know. I'm gonna keep tabs on it and keep everybody up to date. Hopefully it won't be so long that we like don't know or have a clue. I don't know. It is what it is. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna just sort of finish off this layer. I have more editing to do that I've been like trying to get done. I'm like almost to the 2/3 mark for episode 5 of Storytime with Jack. And I know I keep promising that. I swear I'm doing my damnedest to keep it, like, to get it really, really, really good. I promise. Like, I'm going to make this the best episode I've ever made of anything. So look forward to that, please. You will enjoy the hell out of it. And apart from that, I will see you all in the next... Let's see now, tomorrow's Friday. Ooh, Freeform Fridays tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for Metroid Fusion. So you all have a great evening. You know, if you all want to support me, join the YouTube membership here. You'll get a signed book on 2B2T from me, as well as an early access to the episodes when it is released. What is this? It's my game that I'm making. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to support me, you can join the memberships. Otherwise, please, hit the like button or subscribe or leave a comment. I appreciate it. Whichever one. Goodbye for the foreseeable future. Why? Oh, you're going to change your shifts. Yeah. This one, Valkyria 3. No, Valkyria 3 was years ago, man. Yeah, if you don't ever get to see me again, just watch the VODs, Top Hat. I swear it'll be good. But yeah, you all have a great evening. I will catch y'all later. Goodbye. Hopefully the net will stabilize in the next, I don't know, whatever. Y'all have a good one. Seriously. Thank you for watching.